Dum-de-dum. And we are recording. Guess what, folks? It's not a Sunday! No, it fucking isn't. It's a Wednesday. Yes, it fucking is. Time for a late What's Up. So, here's the reason there's been no videos or reviews uploaded to the channel in the past 7 days. I got struck again. It was the review for this little fella. Yeah, that. The LVE Therion 2 review. Apparently, YouTube now thinks I'm selling electronic cigarette devices. Even though vapingwithvic.co.uk is not a shop, the only items for sale there is merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, that kind of stuff. I have not ran, owned or operated an electronic cigarette shop in the 10 plus years that I've been reviewing on this channel. I have not ran, owned or operated a wholesale or distributor for electronic cigarettes in the 10 years I've been running this channel. This was a review. Nowhere in that video did I say, go and buy this from my shop, because I don't own a fucking shop. Of course, I told @Team Communist, sorry, not Communist, because they fucking are, but I told @Team YouTube this over in fucking x.com, and they agreed with the appeal being dismissed. Because I appealed it, obviously. And they obviously never watched the video. They just went, oh, he's selling it, strike. So, yeah, that's why there's been no videos uploaded to the channel in 7 days. And here's the thing. I don't review disposables in this channel anymore. I don't link to any shops in the description of their videos. I haven't done that for years now. I'm not sponsored by any vape shops. And it's like there is multitudes of channels out there that are. But here's me sticking with the rules, and I still get strike after strike after strike, and I'm starting to think someone's reporting this channel. I'm honestly starting to think that. Somebody or a group of people are targeting this channel specifically. Because there's multitudes of other YouTube channels out there that have got sponsorships coming crawling out their arse, literally, and some of them are actually vape shops that are sponsoring those YouTube channels. There's multitudes of channels out there that are still reviewing disposables, and the way that those videos are edited, and the way that those videos are presented, and the way that those videos look, they're obviously targeting kids. They shout out the shops that they got the disposable from. They link to the company that makes the actual disposable, and they even link to the shops that sell those disposables in the description. But it's me that gets struck instead. It's like, what the fuck is the point in continuing on YouTube? And you know what? I finally realised there is no point, which is why, not next week, but the week after, there's going to be a shift in the way that these reviews are done. So, not the reviews that are coming up next week, because they've already been recorded, it's too late to edit them. But the reviews after next week, what I'm going to start doing is the introduction to the review. The introduction and the intro music title to the review is going to be uploaded to YouTube. But it's going to cut before it gets to the table cam, and it's going to be an insert of me saying this. If you want to watch the rest of this review, head over to x.com or rumble.com, links are in the description. Cut. That's what I'm going to start doing from now on. So the YouTube channel is basically now going to be a feeder channel for x.com and, more importantly, rumble.com. Now, the live shows that are going to be returning sometime next month, the live shows will continue on YouTube, but I'm going to figure out a way to dual cast it to YouTube and to Rumble. And in the future, probably sometime in 2025, the live shows will be completely done on rumble.com and they won't be on the YouTube channel. I will be slowly removing most of the vaping content from this channel and transplanting it to x.com and to rumble.com. That's what I'm going to start doing. Unless the 47th President of the United States, Donald Trump, goes through with his promise to revoke Section 230 for some platforms. If he does that, things might change. Because YouTube's going to be forced to get rid of all their stupid rules and become a platform, not a publisher. That's the whole Section 230 protocol thing. Section 230 was set up to stop internet websites like Facebook, like Twitter back in the day, like Instagram, like YouTube, from being sued because Section 230 classed those websites as a platform for other people to host their content on, and not a publisher. In other words, what YouTube's doing right now. They're acting like a publisher. They are saying one rule for you, one rule for you, and one rule for you, and if you don't like our rules, we're going to delete your content because we think your content doesn't suit our website. That's not a platform, YouTube. That's a publisher. I mean, why is it Tucker Carlson, with his 2-hour-long interviews on YouTube, here on YouTube, he can advertise, promote, and sell the nicotine pouches from the nicotine pouch company he fucking owns, and he can do it on YouTube. Guess what, YouTube? Nicotine pouches, according to your own rules, is a restrictive product and shouldn't be sold at all on this platform. But Tucker Carlson's getting away with it. Care to answer that? You won't, because you're all lobotomized communists and you're probably looking at the screen. Oh, and that's you all day. That's you all day. Because you don't have a clue how to uphold your own fucking rules. You simply don't. You're not a platform anymore. You're a publisher. And I hope Donald Trump guts your company from the ground up. Because you all deserve to be out on the fucking street homeless. Each and every fucking one of you. All of you. All of you. I hope Section 230 gets revoked. I honestly fucking do, because if it does, that's YouTube gone. Because they've either got to shut the platform down or get rid of all their rules and actually become a platform. But they're not going to do that. They'll shut the platform down instead. They'll just shut it down. Which is why I'm kind of hedging my bet here. Because I've got a sneaky suspicion Trump's going to go ahead with the revocation of Section 230 this time round. Because he's surrounded himself with people that know what they're doing in social media. So that's the other reason I'm deciding to pull back on putting the entire review up on YouTube, just in case Section 230 does actually get revoked. Because if it does, that's YouTube gone. It's gone. It's gone. So from not next week, but the week after, it'll be the introduction to the review and me going, if you want to watch the rest of this review, there's the link to x.com, there's the link to Rumble. Click on one of those two. Doesn't matter which one, because they're both mirrors of each other. And to be honest, I should have probably started doing that last year. I probably should have. I should have started doing it last year. Yeah. There's been a couple of suggestions. One of them was actually from Stu over at Vape Smarter, who said I should start doing what Grim Green does and do live reviews, because YouTube don't seem to be hitting the live shows. They only seem to be hitting the recorded stuff. But the trouble is, to set up a live review, I would need to hook up the Canon D200s, one for FaceTime and one for table cam. Number one, I don't have a capture card. Number two, I don't have the constant on adapters for both of the cameras. And number three, I don't have the money to buy all of that. So there's no way I can actually do a live, and I can't do it via C920 because the resolution in these things is just not all that good. So there's no way I can do a live review. The other way around it was to pre-record the review the way that I normally do, and then start a live stream, and then play the pre-recorded review, and then cut the pre-recorded review at the end, and then jump to me on this camera doing the rest of the live show. But that's going to look weird. It's going to look weird doing it like that. Doing a pre-record video for the front half of a live broadcast and then go back to me for the rest. That's weird. That's weird. It'd be far easier for me to simply shift the full reviews to x.com or rumble.com, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's exactly what I'm going to do. Not next week, but starting after next week, when the 2 reviews go up for next week. But yeah, apparently all reviewers are now selling the product and they're not reviewing them anymore. According to YouTube anyway. We're now selling the product and not reviewing them. So yeah. Also, before I end this, the eCig Click UK Awards. The polls are now open, people. Link to the eCig Click Award is down there in the description. There is a lot of UK-based companies that are listed. Get yourself a cup of coffee and a bunch of chocolate biscuits, because it's going to take you about 10 to 15 minutes to work down that entire... It's a long list this year to work down that entire list. Vaping with Vic is, of course, listed in there for UK Reviewer. Go on, you know you want to. Go on, you know you want to. So yeah, Vaping with Vic is listed for UK Reviewer. But there is a whole bunch of UK-based companies listed in hardware and liquids and other sections in there. So yeah, get yourself a cuppa and a bunch of biscuits, because you're going to be sitting there for a while ticking all the boxes and stuff. And also, don't forget to fill in the email, because I think they're doing the email verification again. Don't forget to reply to or click the box thing for the email, and then check your email after you've submitted your vote, because if you don't do that, your vote doesn't count. So you've got to follow up with the email thing as well. And that's basically it, folks. I'll be honest, for a couple of days during last weekend there, I was thinking, just fuck it, just shut the channel down, Vic. Just shut it down. Just shut it down and fuck it. But then I was like, nah, I'm not letting these fuckers win. I've been doing this for more than 10 years now. If it gets to the stage I need to leave the platform and use another one, fucking so be it. And that's exactly what I'm kind of doing. The YouTube channel's going to remain, but the full review's not going to be uploaded here anymore. It's just not going to be uploaded. I think that's the only way around it, because Rumble, yes, it skews right-wing. It does, because Stephen Crowder's over there. Who else is over there? A whole bunch of right-wingers are over there. Stephen Crowder's over there. If you look at the rumble.com front page, it's mostly conservatives that are there. But they don't... The admins of Rumble don't run around deleting electronic cigarette reviews because, oh, we think you're selling that. I'd rather upload to rumble.com and x.com than upload the full review to this channel. That's what it comes down to. That's essentially what it comes down to. Will it mean I take a hit in the views? Probably. But what I'm going to say to everyone watching this video, if you haven't followed me on X or subscribed to me on Rumble, links are in the description. Go and do it now. That way you can just bypass the introduction video being uploaded to the YouTube channel and go straight to the full review on x.com or rumble.com. That's what I would recommend you do right now. Will I take a hit in views? Yeah, more than likely will. More than likely will. But I'd rather do it that way than sit here and upload a full review to YouTube with the Damocles sword of a second and third strike hovering up above me to shut the damn channel down. Because the third strike, the channel gets deleted. That's what happened to Fagan a couple of weeks ago, but luckily enough he got the channel back. But he got 3 strikes in a row and his channel got deleted. That's the kind of shit that YouTube are now doing. It's the kind of shit they're now doing. Anyway, I think that covers it for now, folks. Reviews will be kicking back off again next weekend. If you're in the United States, by the way, I hope you have a wonderful, safe and happy Thanksgiving Day tomorrow, which I think tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, it should be Thanksgiving over in the United States. I hope you have a wonderful, happy and safe Thanksgiving tomorrow if you celebrate it, if you're over in the United States or any US dependent countries. That's it from me, folks. Have a good one.